Jake Dennis hasn't won a race since Diriyah back in 2024, but now Jake Dennis wins the São Paulo E3.
With Jake Dennis, first things first, a very happy new year. I'm sure you had a lovely bit of time off. Before we get into all of that, I have to say congratulations on your win in São Paulo. That must have felt so good.
Yeah, it was a long time since Jeddah 2024. Yeah, I'm glad to get the race win in. It was needed. I would say deserved as well. We came close so many times, and yeah, I finally won a peloton race. I finished second so many times in those races, but yeah, finally completed it.
And now we're looking ahead to Mexico City. Obviously, this place has treated you well in the past. The Porsche powertrains did pretty well here last year. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, very excited. Yeah, Porsche powertrain here always seems to excel. Yeah, we've won here before, so excited to get going really. This kind of actually feels like the proper start to the season. You know, it's a little bit strange racing in December for the first race, but yeah, we can really kickstart the season now, and hopefully we can continue where we left off.
I was going to say, this is often a race where kind of a championship charge kind of begins. If you do well here, you seem to be set up pretty well for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it looks that way. I think it's just a coincidence most times, okay. But yeah, I think if you've got a good car here, you're generally set for the rest of the year. But we've got a lot of new tracks this year as well, so anything can really happen.
Now, it wasn't just racing prep you were doing since last round. You got engaged. I mean, huge congratulations. Can you tell us a little bit of the story?
It was in Valser. It was just me, Lexi and Billy. Yeah, super low-key. That was, yeah, Lexi made my life a little bit easier. She's not one of these girls which want it out in the public or any fancy flowers or anything like that. So yeah, it was just the three of us in the snow, which is where she loves to be. And I was actually pretty calm. I expected it to be bricking it a little bit, but I think racing drivers are pretty used to pressure, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah,
prepared you.
Yeah, no hiccups, no stutters with the kind words I said beforehand. Because yeah, I'm not the best with words, but yeah, I managed to do my job there, and she said yes. So yeah, the wedding planning is now in full depth with her. She's having meetings left, right, and centre. I just give her the budget, and then yeah, I'll turn up on the day. But yeah, it's an amazing time.
And as you've built your life kind of around racing and now around her, how do you find managing that work-life balance, and have you got better at it over the years?
Yeah, I think I've definitely become more empathetic. It was something which I was really bad at probably when I first met her, but you just become more mature, more understanding of being away a lot. It's more hard on them than yourself. I'm here obviously racing, doing my job, and for them, they're the ones which obviously which get left behind. But it's she's living her life now in Monaco, and she's got her friends there, and she's great. She understands what I do and how it all works, and she comes to the races as well, so it's not all that bad. She just chooses the better locations, you could say.
She's smart.
Yeah, so she'll be in Miami and Tokyo, but yeah, excited for everything really.
I also want to reflect a little on the fact it's been a couple of years since you took your World Drivers' Championship now. After winning that, so many drivers say it's a weight off the shoulders and you've ticked off that accomplishment. How have you since found in your career balancing the momentum that you were kind of building, trying to aim for that championship versus having that weight gone?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the case. Like, the weight is lifted off your shoulders, but it soon comes back on. To be honest, like you still want to go into every year trying to win it. So even in season 10, we were jointly in the championship halfway through, and that meant just as much to me as it did in season 9 halfway through the championship. Like you just want to win every race. You want to win these championships, and when you don't, it's pretty difficult to take, and we definitely haven't been at the level as what we were in 2023, but we're slowly rebuilding. We're getting some really good employees back, and yeah, I'm excited for obviously to finish this year strong, try and win the championship. So we won it in the first generation and the final year.
I like
it.
But
yeah, I'm super excited for Gen 4 as well. I think every driver here on the grid is ecstatic for this.
And of course, we have to mention the fact you've now got Felipe Drugovich as your teammate. You've kind of had a little bit of a revolving door of teammates, and that can't have been particularly easy for the stability in the team, I suppose?
Yeah, I think it's the stability in the team what probably took the biggest hit from my side. I'm generally so open to any teammate which comes through the door, and I got along with all of them. They're really good.
Saw it, yeah.
Yeah, I got along with all the guys. Nico, Andre, Norman, Oliver. These guys were great teammates, but unfortunately, obviously, they didn't stay any longer than 1 year. And to be honest, I'm getting along well with Felipe. He plays golf. We're always on the golf course together, and he's a pretty quick racing driver. So, yeah, early doors, but hopefully he can do a good job.
Are you finding yourself taking on a bit of a leadership stroke mentorship role with him and within the team, with him being a little bit younger?
Not really. I think generally because I've had a new teammate every year, I think the team definitely see me as more of the safer pair of hands, what you can rely on, just because I've been with the team since day one of when I arrived here, and everyone else who's come through the door is obviously new, but so maybe you lead the path a little bit in terms of setup and software and stuff, but you know, Felipe's a very experienced driver. It's not his first race in Formula E, he's raced for other teams, so he actually comes with good knowledge of what other teams do. So yeah, it's great to have someone who's so talented. You know, he obviously almost got his shot in F1, but now he's here with us, and hopefully he can have a really good, successful Formula E career.
Well, that's actually a really good point you make. When it comes to things like the setup and the changes you're making on the car, because you have got that little bit more experience in the championship, are the team now more likely to give you the safer option, or they give you something a little bit different to try and then let Felipe try with the more?
Nah, honestly, it all happens prior to the event, like all on the deal preparation. Once you arrive here in FP1, like you're kind of putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping that setup works, because Formula E is so intense, so short, you don't really have much time to throw the kitchen sink at it unless you are stonking last and miles behind the pace. Like generally, if you're P15, you're probably missing 210s.
Right.
So it's not like you need to reinvent something to launch yourself into the duels. So yeah, you do your homework prior. You give the team what you think will work in terms of like direction but they're, you know, these engineers are so smart now. They know what works, they know what doesn't work, and they'll more than likely come to you with ideas and think we should do this, and you either approve it or not. Because yeah, at the end of the day, you're the one driving the car. No matter what, if all the numbers align, if it doesn't suit your driving style, then it won't work.
And just finally, it's Formula E's 150th race this weekend. You've been here for a fair few of them. How much have you seen this championship change over the years and grow and develop?
I mean, it's developed so much, you know, from back in the day in season 1 to season 3 when it was the car swaps to what we have now and what's coming in Gen 4. I mean, the team I raced for with Andretti, you know, these guys have been here since day one, so it's I think it's a big race for us this weekend to be here from 11, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty special. There's 3 guys on my car which have seen every single race.
Wow.
So yeah, it's nice. I think no one really expected Formula E to make it this far, and it's kudos to those guys to continue to better the championship, better the cars, the technology, and yeah, I think Gen 4 is going to be a massive step and a bit of an eye-opener to everyone, and I'm really excited to see that next part of Formula E's chapter.
It is exciting times. So thank you so much, Jake.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Lovely stuff.